turn the other pages, I have some really beautiful cards in the reading for this week. This is a card about love relationships. The C is all about emotions. I want you to look at it well. Because what the card is saying is, to know love, we gotta know boundaries. We gotta respect and establish boundaries. It's very important so that no one walks over you, so that you don't intrude and walk over anyone, and so that you respect each other's space. The blue is all about communication. The orbs, notice the two orbs? The figures are beautifully aligned and they are both facing in the same direction. This is powerful because it's not always that I see the card with both orbs facing in the same direction. It's quite interesting. It's a reflection of one to the other, and it is the electrical it's the vibe, the electricity in us that attracts the other. This is a beautiful, gentle card to start the reading for the week. What does the book say? Reflect on how you couple, quote unquote, with others in your life, from your spouse, your pet, your children, your co-workers. Reflect on that. It says a new commitment begins, and remember that young love is fragile. I love the vibe that I'm getting from this card. There is a splash of green around the head, and up here, I don't know if you all can see it, just there, that's a splash of green. And what I immediately understood was, think with your heart, which is interesting. And not only that, you can definitely make juice out of lemons. That's what came to mind. I have no idea. So that's the first card to start off the week. That's the first. And then we go to, I have them here in order. The Emperor. Another third week of readings where they fall precisely in order. Because when we get the cards, we can read it the way we draw them. We can also sort them out in the way that seems to make sense for us. And this is the third week where it made sense for me to do it like this. It's quite interesting. So something is definitely in alignment. So this is the Emperor. Every time I see the Emperor, I see this drawing here as the Flintstones baton. Remember that cartoon, Mr. Fred Flintstone? I always see that as his baton to bop people over the head, straighten them up, get them in line, so that they stop messing up and all that sort of stuff. This is what I see in this card. However, the Emperor is all in red, and that means foundation and structure is required. You need to ground yourself. You need to create a structure in your life. That also is what the number 4 means as well. The Emperor is boss. The Emperor's head is purple. Intuition, intuition, intuition. Now the Emperor has the Emperor has a mouth on him. That is the authority in your life, which means you are the authority. Speak your truth and do not be defensive or allow anyone to put you on the defensive. You say what you have to say and you leave it alone. You do not add, you do not subtract, and you do not allow anything else. This is also part of structure, and it's part of creating boundaries as well. The Emperor says, embrace life with confidence and passion. I'm looking slanted on the screen, probably because I'm so close as well. Power, vision, reason, solid rock in the wind. Create structure and a solid foundation. Confidence and passion is absolutely necessary to move forward, ladies and gentlemen. Ground, go out in nature. Take your shoes off. Align yourself with your intuition. Trust what you know to be true, even though you don't know how you know. That's intuition. This is a major arcana card. Consequently, the information is even more powerful. So that's the next card. Alright, so here we come to the Hermit. The Hermit is number 9. Number 9 is all about endings. Number 9 is saying, take some time out. Go solitary. Go walk in the vineyards, in the fields. Take some quiet time for yourself. I know, we know, most people, most human beings are terrified of quiet. But this is absolutely necessary in order to gain deeper insight into the next step in your life. That's what the Hermit card says, and it's also a major arcana card. It says, withdraw for a period of solitude to find a deeper truth, inner wisdom, shine light on an issue, and gain new understanding and perhaps even a guide. Well, something just popped here because I like to keep the book open at times, and it says illumination will come by shifting your mode of engagement with the world. How do you engage with the world? That's a question that you need to ask yourself, and you also need to answer it. It's important. And as soon as I heard the word engagement, that brought me to the news. Stop watching the news. It is only negativity. I keep saying this all the time. I have not watched the news in over 20 years. It is a waste of energy, and all it does is suck you down into a hole from which there is no return. The more frequently you watch the news and engage with the negativity, is the more you take that negativity into yourself and you go to sleep with that crap. Do you really want that? I sure as hell don't. Alright. So that too was number 9, by the way. Just in case you all didn't notice, or if I didn't see. Let me show you the card again before I close the box. The Hermit card is number 9. Alright, 9 is the number for endings. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And there was, I had another, oh, another 9 is coming up. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, so the next card is the Chaos card. Yeah, we got a lot of that going on. We got a lot of that going on. Nine of wind. This is the chaos card. This is number 9. Wind. Wind is all about windy thoughts. I had a lot of those this morning that I had to blow away. The wind is at this number 9. That is serious mental flatulence. You don't really want this in your life, in your mind. It is controlling you. Your mind is working overtime on all sorts of crap. You heard the word crap? Okay, you know the other word for it. Notice the colors in the card. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how dark this part is. Notice the rainbow of colors in the background, in the top and in the bottom. I also want you to notice, let's see, the smile on Chaos's face. This is Chaos, huh? This is all about chaos. Nothing seems to be working at all. It's beautifully breezy here from the sea. Nothing seems to be working at all. Everything just seems to be falling down, and you can't seem to find your way, and you want to fight. But guess what? This is an illusion. Why? Because chaos must receive an invitation to enter. Because it is 9 of wind, and wind is all about thoughts, are you really going to allow negativity to control your thoughts? Or are you going to say enough of this shit and focus on something positive and happy? Find a happy thought, or write out a gratitude list, or write out a list of things that you have achieved this week, this month, for the year, last year, whenever. Write them down to bring up that good feeling. And whenever you feel being drawn down by your thoughts, because it's your environment, the people around you, who generate the negative vibe, and you are encouraged to go through with that as well, to be part of them. That is your environment. So if and whenever you want to change it, do some gratitude or read over your list of achievements, no matter how small they are important. Now, as I said, chaos will always need an invitation to enter. So I want to emphasize, beautiful souls, that you have a choice. You can either look at the dark around you, because that is only a passage. We all have to go through the dark to get to the light. Or you can look at the rainbow around you, all around you, as you work through your nonsense. This is a passage. It is 9, which is why it is so difficult. When we all are approaching the end of a chapter in our life, this is what happens. So, it's either anxiety, despair, or fear. The only thing is that anxiety is fear. The card says that your mind is working overtime and creating horrific scenarios. Self-doubt and depression are high on the list. It's all negative thinking. However, you do have to dance with chaos in the dark, because there is always dark before the dawn. I cannot emphasize that enough. I am living proof. What does the book say? The book says that if you look closer, you will see that the monster has a smile, because chaos knows that it has to be invited in, which means you lock it down. You clear up your negative thinking and attitude. You go do something else that is more pleasant. You give yourself a break. You do whatever it is you need to do to break that cycle. The book says that the sun waits for you as you dance with chaos in the dark. You are not alone. You are at a crossroads. Yeah, that's why it's so strong. Open your eyes and breathe so you can see the light that comes shining through. Very, very important. This card is so significant this week. And I want you all to really pay attention to this message. You have a choice. There is always light. The rainbow is here to welcome you. You dance the dance of life, keeping in mind at all times that this is just a passage and this too shall pass. Because it will. It must. Beautiful, beautiful light is on the other side. And the final card is a beauty. It is 10 of Earth. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oopsie. Just keep passing. Oh, something just happened. I don't know what. That was the first. This is a gorgeous way to end this week's vibe of the week. These are dervishes. Dervishes are, as far as I know, no, they aren't only Indian, you know, but they call them dervishes in India. I don't know what they call them in the Muslim world. This is a beautiful message that says that this is celebration time. Once you go through the passage, this is where you're going to come out. 10 of Earth. So from the wind and all the mental flatulence going on in there, you end up beautifully grounded in celebratory dance that all is working out for the best for you. It's all about connection with Mother Earth, Universe, Spirit, Source, God, whatever name you have for it. This is about prosperity, security, and a time of joy and family if you have any. A possible inheritance, but this is a gathering to dance and sing. Yes, this is the beginning of a new chapter in your life. It's a beautiful way to end the reading. What does the book say? Their energy is magnetic and seems to glow. Prosperity and security abound. It's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that is the end, beautiful souls, of the reading for the week. And on this note, I'm going to say ciao.